everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My ring light is still just not being helpful at all. So the natural sunlight through my window is coming through for us today. I hope this looks fine. I feel kind of bad because I feel like it looks bad, but I want to film anyways even though I don't have my ring light right now because it decided to not work anymore and I don't have the money to buy a new one right now. So we're just gonna go with the sun. The good old nature's ring light. So today I'm going to be filming a doll Q&A video. I posted a little Instagram question sticker and people asked me questions. So I'm just going to be answering those questions. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to all of them today because I'm going to try and keep the video around like 10-15 minutes, like in that. So I won't be able to answer all of them, but I'm going to try and answer most of them. And like the most interesting ones are the ones that I got multiple times. So let's get into the video. The first question I'm going to be answering, I'm looking down here because this is where the questions are. Have you ever gotten a doll you didn't think you would like but ended up loving, and which one if so? So two specific ones that come to mind are my first wave Frankie doll, which honestly, like, I am a Draculaura fangirl, and that's mainly, she's like the only one where I was like, I need the first wave of her. But I got this first wave Frankie for like $10, I think, and I was like, that's a good deal for a first wave Frankie. I'm gonna get it and then I'll just have her because I also have first wave Laguna, so I have like 3 of the 6. And so I was like, yeah, I'll get her just to have her in my collection. But honestly, I think she's so pretty and just cool looking that I'm glad that I ended up getting her. You know, I don't know, because once I finally had her, I was like, wow, this is actually like a really pretty and unique doll. Like, I love her minty green skin tone and her makeup also. I just am obsessed with the lipstick. I don't know, so I was really happy that I ended up getting her. The other doll I have that probably fits in that category would be my Blair Wilson American Girl doll, Girl of the Year 2019. I really, for the longest time, like if you saw my first video on this channel, it was me ranking the Girl of the Year dolls. She was pretty low on the list because I was like, another redhead, like, I don't. But then she started growing on me, and then I got her whenever I went to the AG place because I just saw her and I was like, oh my, because there were only like 4 left in the store, and I was like, oh my gosh, if I don't get her now, what if I can't get her again, ever? And so I freaked out, so I bought her. And I love her. I love her collection. And then I've converted a lot of my friends to being Blair Wilson lovers, so that was definitely a surprise because I never thought I would get Blair Wilson or, you know, like her as much as I do, but I do love her very much and I'm glad I got her. The next question is, what are your tips on doll care? It's really different depending on which kind of doll it is, but generally the one thing that I do for pretty much all my dolls is I have like the wire brushes, like basically like a normal brush, but it's wire bristles, and only use it for dolls. Like, you can't use the same brushes you use on dolls on your own hair, or vice versa, because that will mess up the doll's hair. And then I have like spray bottles with water and like a little bit of conditioner, and I just spray that on the hair and I brush it with the wire brush, and that usually keeps it looking nice. That's also what I do to detangle on new dolls. So I do that with mostly my AG dolls because like the rest of my dolls don't need a lot of hair maintenance. But yeah, that's usually what I stick to. I got my wire brush in the pet aisle for like $8, I think, and I use it a lot, so it was definitely worth it. What is a doll brand you would never collect? Honestly, I don't really like to say I'm never gonna collect a doll brand because, like, I've said that before and then I started collecting them. Because I mean, I never thought I was gonna have as much of a collection, like, at any point in time, that, like, you know, I never thought I would have as many dolls as I do now. But I can definitely say that the Nana surprise dolls just don't appeal to me, so I don't think I'll ever collect them. The only one that I really like is the ones that has like the bedroom backpack thing, the black bedroom backpack thing. I really like that, but I don't think I would ever collect them. And also LOL surprise dolls, but again, never say never, because the newer ones definitely are very cute to me, and I even bought sweets, so I guess we'll see. And there were a few AG questions I got more than once. Would you consider working at an AG store? Yes, definitely, but the closest one to me is literally a whole state away. Like it's in I live in South Carolina. The closest one is in Charlotte, North Carolina. So the likelihood of me ever working at one is pretty slim unless I move to like a big city, but I don't really see myself doing that. I like Charleston, so I'm probably gonna stay here. But if they decided to put one in Charleston, I would be the first one to apply. I promise you that. How long have you collected AG dolls? I got my first one whenever I was about 7, and I'm almost 19 now, so like 11, 12 years. But I didn't start like seriously being into them until I was like 12, and then I stopped collecting, and then I started collecting again whenever I was like 17, 18. So yeah. Is there a limit to any American Girl dolls you would have? I also had some people asking if I will ever stop collecting dolls. I don't think I have a limit on the amount of dolls I want to collect, or like I don't think I'm ever gonna stop collecting. I mean, I definitely reached kind of like a natural stopping point in a lot of my collections. Like with my Monster High and Ever After High dolls, I haven't bought new ones in months because I'm happy with the current collection I have. There aren't many other ones that I am like, oh yes, I need this in my collection now. So I guess specifically with AG, I don't know, because I have 21 now, and that is a lot. But I definitely want more. But with AG, I've stopped like searching out dolls. They just kind of like the most recent ones I've gotten, I got from Once Upon a Child. One was from Once Upon a Child, one found in my local thrift store, and the other one was just given to me. So if I find them while I'm out, I will buy them, but I'm not currently searching out AG dolls just because they are expensive and they are big and they take up a lot of space. But I'm still like actively collecting them, just in a more frugal way, I guess. Someone asked, what's the most you're willing to spend on a doll? Okay, so the most I have ever spent on a doll, I think, like just a naked doll, is $100 for my custom doll Bitter Blue. And that, I mean, that's probably the most I'd spend, honestly. Like, I don't like spending a lot of money on my dolls. I usually get really good deals on my dolls. Like, I think that's probably the most I'd spend. Well, maybe I might get a CYO at some point, so I guess, like, in that case, I would spend the amount that a CYO costs. But I don't know, I feel like and then for dolls like Monster High, Ever After High, Barbie, Bratz, I probably would not spend, I don't think I've ever been willing to spend more than like $20, and there's only been 2 where I spent more than $20 on them. I think my Kiyomi Haunterly and my Darling Charming, they were both individually like $23, which I was like, oh my god, that's so much money. But yeah, so for 12-inch dolls, the limit is around like 20, maybe 30 if it's a doll that I really want. And then my limit for 18-inch dolls is like 100, 110, about the cost of a new one. Let's see. Top 5 dolls from each line you collect and why? Okay, I'm gonna need to brainstorm on this. Okay, so for Monster High, in no particular order, because I don't feel like thinking out the orders, Dawn of the Dance Draculaura, Snow White Draculaura, Collector Draculaura, First Wave Draculaura, and Batsy Claro, obviously, because they're the ones that are behind me, so they're my favorite ones. For Ever After High, the 4 sugar-coated dolls, and then Just Sweet Blondie, probably my favorites, because I love sugary themed stuff. For Barbie, my Winnie the Pooh Barbie, 12 Dancing Princesses Genevieve Barbie, my actually I have another Princess Barbie, Princess of Portugal, Princess of the Portuguese Empire up there. But so those 3, the princess ones, because I'm like obsessed with those. For Disney, I don't know that I have enough Disney dolls to really be like these, but Snow White, Raya, Alice, Aurora, and Cinderella probably. Yeah, with the rest of my collections, I don't think I really have enough to be like, these are my top 5, because like with my Bratz, I think I have less than 10 Bratz. So yeah, but those are like my, oh wait, for AG, I forgot. AG probably Kanani, Jess, Blair, just like U4, and then Bitter Blue, my custom. I love her a lot. And that brings us to the end of the video, I guess. Comment more video ideas so I can keep making videos, because I don't know, I like hearing y'all's ideas in the comments. So I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye!